Welcome to this video. In this video, I want to go over how to find a supplier through Alibaba, and I want to give you three things to ask them directly, and that way you can know if that's a supplier that you can work with or if you need to sift and move away from them, right? So I'm going to give you those three things in this video. Before we start, my name is Mark McKellar. I'm a six-figure Amazon seller. I'm the founder of the Amazon FBA Accelerator. And real quick, before we start, please like, subscribe to my channel, write it down below. That way I can know to continue to give more free content to you about selling on Amazon and overall about Amazon FBA. All right, so when it comes to finding a supplier through Alibaba, one, there's a lot of information out there, and two, it can be overwhelming to use this site. And so I want to make this video and show you the three things that you should ask the supplier when you first message them. And if you stay throughout and watch the whole video, there's a few bonuses that I've threw in there throughout the video, and especially at the end that you can use and honestly help you find a better product or enhanced product for a better quality price, honestly. So when it comes to using the site, really, well, let's start off real quick. Let's say this is my example, right? This is my product that I want to launch. And what I'm going to do is copy here on Fidget Pen. And we want to look through products. You can either find products through finding manufacturers first. That's kind of better if you're looking at like your category, or you can just write products. I always do products. So I'll just type in Fidget Pen. And if you need to create, or not if you need to create an Alibaba account. It's for free. Do that, or else you can't message a supplier. So as I'm looking through here, one thing to know is on the left side here, you can filter suppliers through trade assurance, which basically gives you extra insurance as far as quality and that you won't get scammed, basically. Now, it's going to filter out because some suppliers have trade assurance, some don't. I'm going to click that. I've made purchases with and without trade assurance, and honestly, I've never had a bad experience using Alibaba. But just know, like when you're working with these suppliers, they are people too, and they want to offer a good product to you and a good service. And so, to gain their trust, you have to treat them well, treat them with respect, right? Like the fastest way to respect is to give respect. The fastest way to kindness is to give kindness. So give kindness to them and they'll reciprocate. And honestly, even to the point where they will give you great, massive discounts if you can build some rapport with them. So as I filtered out suppliers that are using trade assurance, I want to look for the exact same product that I saw on Amazon, which can be either of these two. Let's click this one for this example. Also, I would never really base your decision off of the price that you see from here. I don't think I've ever really had an order uh, that was quoted the exact same because on what's on from page one, right? One, because I always negotiate and ask for a discount, like a 10 or 20% discount. And two, they just don't stay current with the prices that they publish on here. So don't let that phase you out. The most important thing is find the exact product that you want to source. Next, you're going to click contact supplier, and let's go. Hey, Michael, can you tell me the answers to the following questions, please? And honestly, when I started selling on Amazon and was looking for information just like you are, I got like, I found these like long scripts, like long like emails, like, hey, I'm the lead purchaser for this company. My name is this. I work with the CEO. I'm looking for that. And honestly, none of that really did much besides offer more, like bring up more confusion. So it's important to just stick to these main three things. That way you can sift out very fast if you can possibly work with a supplier, or if the price point isn't going to work out, or it's just going to take too long to ship, right? So the first thing, what is you can say MOQ, minimum order quantity, which I'm not going to use. What is the cost per unit for 500 units, right? 500 units is like an industry standard. Usually they're going to want to push you for 1,000 units. Don't do it. Start your first order anywhere between 2 and 500 units. Second, what is the shipping cost for 500 units to be sent to the address below? Keep watching and I will show you exactly what I mean. 3, what is the production time for 500 units? By these are the most important things to do to ask for, one, before you ask about anything else, because then you can know, hey, they're not even in my price point, like they're way too expensive, I can't work with them. Why am I asking them about shipping packaging material and boxes and like design? Like they're too expensive, like why am I wasting my time? So like don't waste your time. When you get price points back, that way you can know, okay, this is a good price point, this is a good price point to ship, and they can make it in 14 days. That's really really good. Then you can engage in further conversation, but for the initial message you want to keep it to these bare 3 things. Okay, then you could sift suppliers out. um, as far as price point and shipping costs, that's totally dependent on your product. As far as product timeline, if they take more than 45 days to create your product, I would pass and try to find a different supplier who can make it in 7 to 45 days. Okay. Thank you, Mark. Super easy, right? It just gets right to the point. They want to get right to the point too. Feel free to change this to 500, and then you're going to click send inquiry now, right? Um, if you click more recommendations, which I suggest you do, just know you're going to get a lot of like random suppliers messaging you. It's good because that way you can sift out information a little, or like you can get more and more price points faster. But you just like don't go overboard because you'll have so many people messaging you. It's kind of annoying. So let's go to 500 actually units if you want to do that, and then click submit RFQ, which I'm not going to do. Then what I'm going to do is come back in here, and what I want you to do is find the closest Amazon warehouse to the state that you live in. So I'm in Utah, and I always just use the Las Vegas warehouse. What I'm going to do is click on this message, and I'm going to look up that address and come down in here to business. Actually, sorry, address card. Click add address, put that information in there where the Amazon warehouse is, click business, cancel, and then it's going to show up. I already have it right here. I'm going to click that, ship to this address, right? That way I can kind of do a copy and paste with a lot of different suppliers. And my goal, or sorry, not my goal, my challenge for you is to message 5 suppliers right now after this video, copy and paste this, and that way you always have this information handy. So click out of this, click out of that. Let's go find a few more. So here's one, command click, open up in a new tab. It looks like they do also. That way you have so many options as far as price points. The less suppliers you message, the less options you have as far as price points and shipping, wait times, and things like that. Okay, it's like a funnel. You want to cast out a line to so many fish, and you want to reel in the biggest, best fish ever. That's going to offer you a great price point, and that they are like pleasant to work with and communicate with back and forth. Couple hacks, right? One, my first Alibaba order was like $5,000. Was that scary? Yes, right? I had no idea if this was going to work. It did, luckily, but I was just scared. And obviously, I put that expense on a credit card. One, because another quick hack, if you don't use trade assurance, you can always deny the charges, or like if they scam you, or if like I don't know, they don't ship it, or like it was like I don't know, whatever the case may be. If you don't have trade insurance, put on a credit card, you deny charges. But not only that, let's say that you want to put an order of with like $2,000 or $3,000, and you don't have that money right now. I'll put the link below down to the business credit card that I use. It's It's by Chase. They offer a 0% APR for 12 months. And really, it's nice because you can float that cost for 12 months. If you do Amazon FBA correctly, and especially if you take my course, because I give a full money back guarantee, you should be able to sell your units in 12 months, right? Um, if you can't, then you signed up for the wrong course, or two, like you miss a step. So that way you can float that cost, and it's not going to hurt your credit, and you don't have to have that money, but you can float that cost for 12 months, sell, get that money back, trade or pay off the credit card, and you have your profit. I recommend doing that for sure, right? Even when I had the money, I always put on a credit card to get points back and to float the costs for 12 months with 0% APR, right? That's your lean and mean approach to do it. And is it risky to do? Hell yeah, it is. But too, like, like low risk, low reward. Like you don't win on Amazon FBA by not giving into risk. That's just the nature of being an entrepreneur. Anyways, another hack is, if you don't want to pay for your order all at once, what you could do is pay half now, and then the other half, half to start the production, the other half of when they finish production, right before they're about to ship out. Anyways, I want to keep this video under 12 minutes. So if I don't know why I had that on there the whole time. If you have more questions, feel free to comment below, or follow me on Instagram, message me personally, or click the link down below if you want more information on my course. But that is a very beginner intro lesson to finding supplier through Alibaba. There's a lot more to it than that. And so that's why I advise, if you do have excess questions, those are some other means to get those answered. But hope you enjoy this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel so that I can continue to offer more free content about selling on Amazon to you. So I'll see you in the next video.